Hello, hello, YouTube. You are here with your Reborn Productions Cross Highlight Reel Council. You got your boy D West the Colonel on the line, of course. You got DJ MMA Productions, K Blaze RSS, and Streets Ali.
What
And
up?
today, the special guest feature is none other than himself, Mr. Marcel Negrosaki James. Ha ha!
Hey, what's good?
What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
So
Glad to have you on. Glad to have you on.
Where, man?
Great to be here, man. Glad y'all showed interest in the brother, man.
Heard a lot, man. Heard a lot.
Personally, it's an honor to have you on here, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
yes, sir. So I have I have questions to start off for you, Mr. Marcel. So my first question to you is, now in your music, you make some really, really deep music. Some of your deepest tracks. What has been the motivation behind some of your deepest tracks that you've ever made in your entire musical career period?
I will have to say it's a combination of pretty much all my life experiences. Everything that, just like my imagination just coming together and just expressing, coming out in a way that I can't really express it. It's by talking or drawing or any other creative medium like that. So all of my deepest thoughts just seem to come out. Thoughts that I've had since childhood, thoughts and influences like that. And so that's basically what it is. It's everything building up, and then finally I'm just letting it out. And then you're basically getting a piece of my soul whenever you hear my deepest music.
Incredible, incredible, man. My next question to you would be, in your vlog, I referenced your vlog a lot that you did back in September, and I noticed that you went outside of just music. You also mentioned that you've done something with short films, things like that. So I was wondering, what was some of the most creative and fun short films that you guys made back in your day, and what was the story behind that?
Well, really, it was mostly just some projects that I took part of in college, and I was in college for game art and design, and you had some other brothers who had digital films, so sometimes we would collaborate. And me, I've always had a passion for acting as well. Been acting since high school, 12th grade, and so I would basically use that and just, they'll be like, hey Marcel, can you get in this short comedy skit for us, man? I'll be like, sure. I'll read some lines, remember those, and just say whatever I was on the line, and I'll deliver it in a certain way that makes everybody laugh and fun stuff, man. But the most creative thing we probably came up with was for an assignment that we had to do. And I just created this energy drink out of nowhere, and I called it Vengeance. And so I started off as this really nerdy guy with glasses and pants up to here, getting bullied and stuff. And so I was tired of getting made fun of, so I went to this vending machine and I bought Vengeance. And so I sat there and drank it. All of a sudden, you see my clothes change, you see my swag change, and all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm doing like martial arts on people.
No.
It was crazy. And I have no idea where that footage is now. I think it's somewhere deep in the depths of some archive or somewhere. I don't know. But that was fun.
Nice, man. But I wish. That sounds like a fun one to see, man.
Yeah. That was fun, dude.
Very nice, man. Alright, so I'm gonna touch on that more later, man.
Yeah, a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so next up, MMA.
Alright, Negrosaki, man. What got you into the field of making soulful tracks back then and to the more modern tracks now?
For every 1 in 6 people in the United States, hunger is a very real struggle. You can act to help though. Just like these people you see here, you too can do something to make a difference.
K-Blaze RSS.
What got you into the feel of making soulful tracks back then and to more modern tracks now?
Back then, my influences back then, man, the list is so long that it'll take me till the next day to really tell you them all. But you know, I started making beats officially in 2007, and during this time, I would listen to a lot of different artists, and I had some friends introduce me to like this whole other realm of musicians. I never heard stuff like that before. I was like, somebody introduced me to New Jabez. I was like, wow, what is this? Someone then that same person introduced me to Flying Lotus and MF Doom and Madlib, and I was like, who are these people? And Jay Dilla. I said,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, this is me right here. I never heard anything like this in my life. And so I would just sit there for hours doing schoolwork or something and listening to their music while I do the schoolwork.
Nice.
And one day I just got FL Studio one day and just started. I said, let's see what I can do with this, man. And so I just started using the little bit of musical skill I already had, because I can kind of play piano a little bit by ear. And I don't know how to read notes, so whatever I hear, I just copy that.
Oh, okay.
You know? And so I use that to do remakes and whatnot. My first remix was a Temptations remix.
Okay.
Which one? Which one?
Which song?
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. I might have to check that out later, man.
And you know, the problem is, I'm like, oh man, because I think that one got lost. As well as, because I made that be an FL Studio 4. And
oh wow.
Almost all of my FL Studio 4 beats are just gone.
It's a piece of history right there, man.
Piece of history, man. I just wanted to cry in tears when I found that out.
Man.
Alright, man, I got one more question for you.
Okay.
How did you get it? I heard you did like a couple of spriting jobs. Like, how did you get into spriting and editing things about that, man?
Okay, it wasn't necessarily like I do sprite edits for fun, and not necessarily official animating stuff, but like I'll just take a sprite and just throw it in Photoshop and just see what I can do with it. I can make it look like myself, make it look like some friends, and just make them look like almost like comic book panels or something like that. Which is what I plan to do that one day. Just have some fun with that. Just make some kind of cinematic sequence with a bunch of different characters who don't exist, and see
cool.
where that goes.
You gotta let your imagination run free, man, and you put it into a sprite. That's even doper, you know.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Oh.
So now we get to someone who's a little bit of a fanboy now. We got K Blaze RSS with the questions for you.
Yeah, before I start with the questions, I will say on the record that I have been deeply influenced on the music that you've made. And it's more than an honor to be speaking with you and asking these questions. Just getting that out the way, I'll go ahead and start with these questions.
All right, man.
Of all the styles that you've been experimenting within your music career, what was the one style that you've enjoyed the most?
One style I've enjoyed the most. I would have to say, all the times that I've done experimentations where I can't really throw a genre on it because I've done like things called sake experimentation sessions, which some of you might or might not know about. But it's when I just throw a bunch of short beats together and make it a huge beat. And I'll throw a bunch of skits in the middle of that, some glitched up acapellas, some short remixes, and just basically it's my ADD in music form. And basically sometimes I'll take some chops or some samples and just go crazy on the keyboard with it. I'm like
Attacking it.
just going nuts. And
What? Okay.
yeah.
Man. All right, so you tried to hit up that Beethoven tip. You was just freely, all right?
I guess you can call it that, yeah.
So my next question is, what would be one moment in your time on YouTube that you were the most proud of during your time as a producer?
Oh man, I would have to say from 2009 to 2010, man. That's when it was like the golden age for bumps. It seems like for you on YouTube, and I was really proud to be a part of that and to be affiliated with Ethereal Universe and a bunch of skilled cats like that, because it pretty much it solidified my status as a musician on YouTube and in the internet community. And that's when cats started really saying like, okay, I got to keep an eye on this dude right here. And I'm humble beyond words to even be a part of that right there, because really it was just me being myself, really. And yeah, man.
I do remember the bump days on YouTube. That was the one thing that actually stuck on me. To keep me going back to listening to all those remixes and all the bumps that everyone's just been pushing out at that time.
Yes, man. Yes. It, like, and then that same year, that same time frame is when I came out with my first two mixtapes, the Tekken 4 remix tape and the Final Fantasy X remix tape. And to this day, those still are like the biggest. They seem to be the biggest ones I've ever made, aside from Truth Finder. And yeah, man, it's surreal. It's surreal, man.
It's awesome, man. It's dope.
All right, and now we come to our man Streets Ali with the questions.
Yeah, I just got two simple questions for you, brother. Once again, it's a pleasure having you on here.
Thank you.
Yeah. My first question is, just want to know where you get the ideas for your music.
Ideas. A lot of my ideas come from listening to other producers.
From Reborn Productions Cross. There's a lot of people stuck out here, homeless people. They're starving. They're stuck out here in this kind of weather. We need to do something to help them. They have no shelter and they have no food. We need to do something to help them out. That's why we're doing the talent show. Working with Feeding America, we're asking you guys to help us provide food and do something for your community. You just gotta help us. You go on Eventbrite, type in Perform Against Hunger Talent Show on Eventbrite, and on Facebook, Perform Against Hunger Talent Show. Buy a ticket if you can't be there to help us out. That's all we ask. Buy a ticket, help us out. This Saturday night in downtown Orlando, me and D West from Reborn Productions Cross, we'll be going homeless for one night in downtown Orlando. We will be following homeless people, sleep where they sleep, and eat what they eat. With no money and no food, nothing. We'll be following them and video documenting it to raise awareness about homelessness and hunger in our community. Come on, people. Let's go eventbrite on Facebook and type in Perform Against Hunger Talent Show and help us out. Together we can fight homelessness and hunger. Let's do this. Reborn Productions Cross. Streets Ali. Let's go.
A lot of my ideas come from listening to other producers and almost adapting little techniques that they do, and just trying to do it in my own my own way. Like whether it's the synths this one guy uses, or the drum loops that this guy does, or the sample chop that he does. I'll take that and I'll almost act as like a Shang Tsung, so to speak, of music. So I take all that and then I just put my own spin on all that, and then make some kind of gumbo and make it spicy, I guess.
What?
You basically just you spice it up.
Okay, gumbo and all that. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, well,
I'm feeling that.
yeah, that's cool. My next question is what's been the biggest project since you started? What's been the biggest project that you did so far?
My biggest project. Let's see. That one's gonna take some thinking right there. It's between. It has got to be between. Oh no, it might be Truth Finder. It might just be Truth Finder, because that pretty much, that mixtape there, the first Truth Finder, by the way, because I made 3 of them, for those who don't know. And Truth Finder solidified me not just as a beat maker, but also a lyricist. So I wanted to just let folks know that not only can I make beats, but I can also, you know, throw some rhymes down and also show you a bit of where I'm coming from as far as what kind of things I believe in and how I see the world.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Okay. Tossing out rhymes there too. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and so I feel, you know what, you guys call me a jerk for it or whatever, but I feel like it has to be done. Saki.
Yes,
Saki
sir.
my man. Saki my man. Saki my brother.
What's up?
Please, would you grace the audience with a few bars?
Oh.
Okay.
I had to ask for
Put him on a spot.
Oh no! Oh,
it.
Put him on a spot.
Come on, 8 bars, son. Do it.
hey, boss. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I don't know how to count bars really, but okay. I don't know how to really. I'm not a freestyler. I'm a typer. What? Oh, forget it.
Alright, let's go.
I'm
We'll
sitting
make you
here.
a deal. Okay.
I'm sitting here in this Google Hangout interview with these guys. And by the way, I really like gyro wings and fries. I like it so much, in fact, that it makes me chuckle. And sometimes I eat so much chicken wings that I break my belt buckle with my. And so, as I sit down satisfied with my latest food adventure,
Get him.
Hey, that's the beauty.
That's it.
That's
I
the beauty
ain't
of
gonna
putting
hit you
somebody on the spot.
that was too much fire, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta just give him a little snippet. We can't give him too
Yeah.
much right now.
You was on that
Hey,
finish him, and
he asked
you
for
showed him
bars.
mercy,
You got-
son.
I don't want to destroy too many careers, man, you know?
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
You had to finish him, but you stopped at the mercy. I got you. It's cool.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's
Hey,
a truly
D-West, why don't you grace us with a few bars too?
Nah.
Hey, if you're gonna ask, you have to do it.
All right, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true. All
since
right, you know what?
we're doing the interview, yeah, D West. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's do this. Saki, let's go back and forth between me and you, man. We play off of each other.
No,
Oh,
okay.
like an improv. Oh, snap.
How you
Alright.
how you feel about it, bruh?
Let's do it.
All right.
So we might as well just put everybody in it then.
Word.
All right.
Might as well.
Everybody
might
be in it. Everybody be in it.
go. All right, I'm
We
down.
can get it. We can get it. All right. Sitting on hangout, chilling with my brothers. Got Saki in the building. He ain't got no covers.
The reason I ain't got no covers because I'm hot, man. It's hotter than the log back here. It's like a cot.
Ooh.
Staring at the thermometer, checking on the temperatures. Not sure why I got this jacket on. I'm drawing a blank, man.
Hey,
And I still, I got the.
yeah, go ahead, man.
Alright. Digging this hangout. Digging this interview. This food downstairs. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here though. I sound like a black Negro. I'ma just sit here and watch my hair grow. You go next. I'm done.
Yo, I'm on the hangout with niggas I love the most. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go to the kitchen and make me a toast. Make y'all niggas a toast. Pour me a drink. Yeah, we all. That's all right.
It's just we in here
Yeah,
throwing the
Everybody's hungry.
Yeah, I was
we all
about to
getting
cuss.
hungry because we all gotta think, and when you gotta think, then you know you gotta munch, and when you wanna munch, you put on that Captain Crunch.
Oh,
Man, next take coming soon.
I know y'all digging the sound because in a little bit I'm about to go and eat some little Debbie fudge round.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Oh,
Can't
that's
play.
Oh,
Come on, man.
man.
I'm worried about paper. I'm worried about cereal.
worried about cereal like a sticker on the tag. Hey, killing this thing. Alright, so now I want to go back. I told you I was going to touch on it. I had to touch on it.
Yeah, he got to. He about to do it.
Alright, Marcel, man. So with your as far as everything goes with everything that you do, what are all of the fields in total that you've ever dabbled in? That you had like a liking to, that you had some kind of talent that you felt you had in it?
Okay, like kind of like musical genres.
I mean, just musical, visual arts, anything,
Okay.
man.
Let's see. Aside from which we already discussed the music portion, I've had my hand in some drawing. I still draw today. Let's see. I've done a little bit of 2D and 3D animation in pitch. As I said, I've done acting in high school. I received the thespian medallion upon graduating high school.
You received the, what was that?
A thespian medallion. It's like an acting medallion.
Okay.
Very nice. Official.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot, what else? Let's see. I used to do some. I don't really know how to really paint that well, but I've done some of that as a kid. And what else?
Are you on that finger painting tip? Okay.
Oh, I was on that finger painting tip, man.
Oh
Got
yeah.
to. Got to.
I painted two.
Ah.
I painted two geese, and that's one of my best paintings right there. I'm like, this.
Okay. I finger painting contest. I got you. We got you.
Yeah, y'all can get in the finger painting for real.
I got you.
And oh yeah, I've done photography as well. Photography. I love taking photos.
I could imagine that, man. You seem like a very like, you very down to earth and like you very aware of everything that's around you, like you have like a really cool and chill vibe about you.
Or
Yeah, man. And I can't really explain it either. I was just since I was a baby, man. I didn't even cry a whole lot as a baby like that. I mean, I was the type of kid that everybody, you have all these kids over here crying because they can't go to Chuck E. Cheese, and I would just be here sitting here with two pencils, pretending that they're action figures, and being my own word. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
you like the environmental type, man. Just nature wild with.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
huge. I'm a huge animal lover too, man. Love animals.
What's your favorite animal?
It's probably a sloth.
A what?
I would have
Oh,
to
a
say a
sloth.
sloth.
Okay.
A sloth.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna Google that. Okay.
Oh, they are pretty much the slowest animals on the planet.
Oh wow.
They're like this. They're like, but they're so cool and so chill, man. I love them.
The slob, I could see that too. That would be like I could see that being like your character animal, like kind of just cruising along, enjoying the scenery and whatnot. I definitely see it.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
and that's pretty much like I have two brothers that make music as well. One of them is Dave Universal. Another one is Izoid Blizzard. And yeah, those two right there, y'all definitely got to keep a lookout for them as well. I'm making a collab. I'm making another collab project with my brother Dave, and we're gonna do something with Isaiah as well. Man, them two right there are lethal, and y'all got to watch out for them.
Lethal. Okay, definitely.
All right,
We'll
man.
definitely have to get some links going on and see what's up with them too.
You know, see what's going down.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, most def. All right, well, shoot. In that case, I think we're gonna go ahead and give the salutations to the audience members right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. This has been your boy D West the Colonel with the RPC Highlight Reel.
Hey, Blaze RSS signing out as well.
DJ MMA Productions. We out. Marcel, you ain't gonna take yourself out?
You know what? You know what? I'll take myself out. This is Negrosaki, aka Basketball Williams, aka Detective Crime Law, aka Backwards Tank Top. And
Backwards tank top.
Sorry.
and I'm definitely humbled to be on this interview. Thank y'all very much for being listeners, man, and just being interested in the brother. Thank y'all very much, man.
Hey, glad to
No
have you,
doubt.
man. Absolutely.
Yeah.